Let's rise for the singing of our national anthem by our senior concert choir members.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Rockets' red glare, bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Nicole Arsenis, President of the Class of 2009.
Welcome, Class of 2009, parents, faculty, and friends. Before I begin, I would like to congratulate the girls lacrosse for their district championship victory today. It's hard to believe that our time here at Westboro High School has come to an end, and that it is now our turn to graduate. Many classes before us have stood exactly as we are now, the same robes, the same ceremony, but I know that we are not just another class that has passed through Westboro High School. All that we have accomplished in the past 4 years, especially our senior year, has truly made us stand out as a class. Throughout our high school career, our athletic teams received 43 league championships, 12 district championships, and 1 state championship. This year, our class had the most band, orchestra, and chorus members ever to be accepted into central districts and all states. In addition, we finished strong on competition day with a great victory, not to mention that we won every single event. Not one class in over 10 years has been able to achieve that. There is not one accomplishment that didn't take hard work and determination. Together, we strive as a class. Despite our differences, we know how to work as a team and go for whatever it is that we desire. Our unity that has brought us so far these past 4 years demonstrates our great potential for the future. To think that only months ago, we were laboring over our college applications without a clue where we would end up this fall. And now, here we are, graduating from high school with the brightest of futures ahead. After waking up tomorrow, we probably won't feel any different, because the truth is, it wasn't just today that will define who will be tomorrow. It was every day of the past 4 years that brought us here, learning something new and making more memories every day. None of this would have been possible without our families, teachers, and friends who helped us along the way. To our families, we thank you for being there for us all the way through. I would also like to thank our teachers who were a great part of our transformation from little freshmen into intelligent young adults. It's not just anyone who can put up with second semester seniors. And finally, thank you to our friends who were there through the ups and the downs, making new memories day after day. I would like to share with you a stanza from Dr. Seuss's poem, Oh, the Places You'll Go. You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the guy who'll decide where to go. With everything we've learned here at Westboro High School, with all the resources and opportunities we've been given, we are now prepared to set off on our own. It's now in our power to choose which paths we take and how we take them. We're ready. Class of 2009, we began as freshmen together, we worked hard through 4 long years together, and now it's time to finish together. We're ready to graduate. Congratulations, Class of 2009.
It is now my pleasure to introduce to you the 2009 salutatorian, Abhinav Gupta.
Welcome, all, to the most handicap-friendly school in the entire nation. Now, I know what most of us are probably thinking. Let's get out of here, I'm roasting in this robe. Or just who is that insanely handsome young adult speaking at the podium? But hey, listen up, just for a second. Yesterday, I was faced with a centuries-old choice, a dilemma that millions of young Westboro residents have to face every single day. Haunting and perverse, the choice laughs at your very soul, mocks your very being. Either option has its downfalls and its advantages. Yes, all. I'm talking about the great, the storied, Dairy Queen versus Ullman's debate. Everybody loves ice cream, unless you're lactose intolerant or don't like ice cream. Regardless, these two institutions have largely defined our Westboro experience. Eons ago, when we couldn't drive, the blizzard became a dietary staple as we trekked down from Gibbons or the high school to feast on some topping-filled love. Once we obtained our licenses, we disregarded the distance to Ullman's and decided to take the trip for some homely, rich, plastic cow confections. Standing in line in either place, there are a whole host of options available. A blizzard or a Misty, chocolate or vanilla, what kind of cone, or maybe a cup, and toppings? It's enough to send the mind into a complete tailspin, especially if there's an attractive young lady taking your order. But as we make these decisions, we find out a little bit about who we are, one little step at a time. We realize that we have the power of choice to choose what we want and what we stand for. Choosing the waffle cone over the normal cone may not have life-altering ramifications, yet it does give us a small insight into what we value at that specific point in time: taste, money, or the simple love of squares on a cone. As we travel through life, we will learn more and more about ourselves. We'll learn about our interests, our dislikes, what makes us cringe, and truly, what makes us, us. We've matured together over these past 18 years, following the advice of our parents, teachers, relatives, and friends. Now it's time to look back into our own selves, our own characters, our own beings to see who we really are. Really, we've only begun to scratch the surface. I mean, how many of us, even the parents, can say that we know who we are? Life, with all its subtleties and nuances, exists as a complex, shape-shifting thing. There are hidden pockets, little caves, dark corners of your own self that you might never know, ever. So, class of 2009, I urge you to take this summer to look inward. Too often we get caught up with trying to be someone who we really aren't, trying to look cooler, more attractive, more athletic. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter anymore. Take the summer to just be yourself, do what you like to do, and relax. Chill out or you're going to burn out. The other part of the Westboro ice cream question is that of the company we bring with us to these timeless spots. The presence of friends, of other people around us, makes ice cream just so much better. Though we do complain about boring old West Bubble having no entertainment, the simple company of friends on Friday nights is all we need to keep going. They make us happy. As Alexander Supertramp once said, happiness is only real when shared. So, even in this time of change, keep your friends and family close and show them a little gratitude. They've helped us more than we'll ever know. For me, these two shops will be hard to say goodbye to. But you know, that's life. Today is a day of appreciation, but also a day of letting go. We have past memories to remember fondly, but also future experiences to look forward to. We must move on, for our coming years are so bright, but still, we must keep those who have brought us here in the back of our minds. In the end, though you may like hot fudge, whereas I like caramel, though you may prefer Ullman's root beer float to my preference of DQ's Misty, we all have this WHS ice cream that is common to us all. We'll go into the world, each of us looking for our own new flavor, topping, or specialty cone to add to the mix. But at the same time, we can all look back on these sweetly churned, mouth-watering, delicious beginnings from the small, humble town of Westboro, MA. No matter where we go in life, whatever we decide to pursue, we have this town and this school in our memories. So the next time you're in town, give me a call. We'll go for ice cream. Congratulations and good luck, class of 2009.
Good afternoon. I'm Jack Foley, one of the assistant principals here at Westboro High School, and at this point in our ceremony, we will be recognizing our graduates who are receiving scholarships and the generosity of our scholarship donors. Mr. Callahan and I will be reading the names of the scholarship recipients and donors. Graduates, when your name is announced, please stand for recognition as we announce the name of the scholarship which you have been awarded. You may be seated after the scholarship's donor's name has been read. We request that all applause be held until all the scholarship recipients and donors have been announced. Our first scholarship is presented to David Glazier. He's receiving the Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship.
William O'Neill is receiving the Women of St. Luke's and the Westboro Athletic Booster Association scholarships.
Lauren Harris is receiving a Westboro Music Parents Association scholarship.
Marufa Ushkin is receiving the Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship and the George G. Gentner Memorial Scholarship.
Abhi Gupta is receiving the John L. Brigham Memorial Scholarship and a Westboro Music Parents Association scholarship.
Catherine Mulcahy is receiving the J. Lewis Zaretti Jr. Memorial Scholarship, the Servetus T. and Jesslyn C. Ashworth Jr. Family Scholarship, the Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarship, and the Westboro Grange Scholarship.
Rebecca Webb is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association scholarship and the John Patrick Howard Memorial Scholarship.
Paul Min is receiving the Aronson Memorial Scholarship.
Lauren Guglielmello is receiving Westboro Music Parents Association scholarship and the Westboro High School Center Stage scholarship.
Francis Witten is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Athletic Boosters Association.
Matthew Grossman is receiving Westboro Music Parents Association scholarship.
Tyler Alcock is receiving scholarships from the Lieutenant Vincent B. Lee Memorial Fund and the Westboro Grange.
Lindsay Nolan is receiving a Westboro Music Parents Association scholarship.
Catherine Speed is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Music Parents Association, a Knights of Columbus Memorial Scholarship, and the Westboro High School Center Sage Scholarship.
Russell Miller is receiving scholarships from the Women of St. Luke's and the Westboro Music Parents Association.
Devin Drohan is receiving scholarships from the Westboro Community Land Trust, the Westboro Music Parents Association, the Joanne Clemens Memorial Scholarship administered by the Westboro Music Parents Association, a Westboro High School Center Stage Scholarship.
Pavel Sherban is receiving a Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship and a Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Sarah Lucier is receiving scholarships from the Westboro High School National Honor Society, the Lucy Ann Lowe Taylor Memorial Fund, and the Westboro High School Store.
Jacob Weinstein is receiving scholarships from the Peter Smith Memorial, the Westboro High School Center Stage, Faith G. Newark Memorial Scholarship, the Westboro High School Yearbook Scholarship, and a Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Lauren Bond is receiving the Westboro Civic Club Scholarship and a scholarship from the Westboro Music Parents Association.
Peter Shaw is receiving scholarships from the Matthew Pano Memorial Fund and the Westboro Music Parents Association.
Amber Gross is receiving scholarships from the Westboro Music Parents Association and the Rotary Club of Westboro.
Stephen Hart is receiving the Westboro Youth Soccer Association Scholarship and the Westboro Youth and Social Association's Founders Scholarship.
Miriam Milder is receiving the Kathy Drohan Lutt Memorial Scholarship for the Performing Arts administered by the Westboro Music Parents Association and the Westboro High School Center Stage Scholarship.
Barbara Grimm is receiving the Dr. John P. Doherty Memorial Scholarship.
Maxwell Sharkey is receiving scholarships from the Westboro Civic Club and the Westboro Music Parents Association.
Ann Blackney is receiving the Dave Young Memorial Scholarship, Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship, and the Westboro Civic Club Scholarship.
Nicholas Mahayich is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Catherine McManus is receiving the Westboro Athletic and Social Association Founders Scholarship, South Street Diner Scholarship, the Westboro Athletic Booster Association Scholarship, and the Dunkin' Donuts and Marino Organization administered by the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Jessica Brady is receiving the Judge Robert Gallagher Memorial Scholarship.
Matthew Schoen is receiving the WABA William F. Walsh Student Athlete Scholarship.
Carla Mercado is receiving the Ben Horgan Memorial Scholarship and the George G. Genthner Memorial Scholarship.
Brian Gove is receiving the Westboro Athletic Booster Association Scholarship.
Clarissa Savage is receiving the Elsie A. Hastings Teaching Scholarship and a scholarship from the Westboro Music Parents Association.
Lydia McDaniel is receiving the Frank D. Sagro Memorial Scholarship and the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
John Rolfe is receiving the Sean Zoe Marks Hockey Scholarship.
Luke Manarino is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Matthew Gitkind is receiving scholarship from the Westboro Athletic Booster Association and the Westboro Music Parents Association.
Lena Rodriguez is receiving the Lieutenant Daniel J. Campion Memorial Scholarship, the Lieutenant Richard H. Brady Memorial Scholarship, the Westboro Patrol Officers Union Scholarship, and the Westboro High School Store Scholarship.
Jared Block is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Music Parents Association.
Stephen Gygas is receiving the Dunkin' Donuts and Marino Organization, administered by the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship, the Women of St. Luke's Scholarship, and the Westboro Women's Club Scholarship.
Taylor Ryder is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Grange.
Gwendolyn Garcia is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Athletic Boosters Association and the Westboro Music Parents Association.
Melissa Reed is receiving the John L. Brigham Memorial Scholarship.
Samantha Fowle is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Dina Sandakli is receiving the Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship.
Michael McClough is receiving the Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship and a Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Crystal Fong is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Lindsay Hutchinson is receiving the Sandra Walden Fenton Memorial Scholarship, the Sarah W. Gibbons Memorial Scholarship, the Harold W. Howard Scholarship, the Westboro High School Student Council Scholarship, the Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarship, and the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Karthik Rao is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Music Parents Association.
Justin DeMichelle is receiving the Joanne Clemens Memorial Scholarship, administered by the Westboro Music Parents Association, and a Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Caitlin Macknick is receiving the Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarship and the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Sean Flanagan is receiving the Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarship.
Nadia Raghunath is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Music Parents Association.
Junzi Ma is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Daniel Farrer is receiving the Norman C. Beansy White Memorial Scholarship, the Peg Orff Memorial Scholarship, and a scholarship from the Rotary Club of Westboro.
Louisa Root is receiving the Westboro High School Environmental Club Scholarship and the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Tyler Ridley is receiving a scholarship from the Rotary Club of Westboro.
Megan Rodonia is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Brittany Zarozny is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Kara Lung is receiving the Honolulu Restaurant Scholarship.
Danielle Ma is receiving scholarships from the Westboro High School Student Council and the Westboro High School Yearbook.
Taylor Cronin is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship and the Westboro Civic Club Scholarship.
Evan Farina is receiving the Westboro District Nurses Association Scholarship and a scholarship from the Westboro Grange.
Tyler Smith is receiving the Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship and the Dunkin' Donuts and Marino Organization, administered by the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Hannah Rafferty is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Stephanie Flood is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship and the Westboro Girls Lacrosse Association Commitment to the Game Scholarship.
Joseph Croft is receiving scholarships from the Knights of Columbus Memorial Fund, the Dick Foster Scholarship Fund, the Westboro Garden Club, and the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Christopher Litchfield is receiving the Westboro Democratic Town Committee in memory of James P. Sullivan Scholarship.
Megan Lucier is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Guy Mundelboim is receiving the Joanne Clemens Memorial Scholarship, administered by the Westboro Music Parents Association, the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship, and the Westboro Professional Firefighters Association Scholarship.
Jonathan Crandall is receiving the Roger Braley Memorial Scholarship.
Anthony Kissel is receiving the James C. Hopkins Knights of Columbus Memorial Scholarship and a Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Jessica Kimball is receiving the Westboro Women's Club Evangeline Dreyer Memorial Scholarship.
Robert O'Connor is receiving the Leo Casey Scholarship for Excellence and Commitment to Westboro Team Sports, Westboro Athletic Boosters Association Scholarship, and a Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Brittany Cottingham is receiving scholarships from the Westboro Women's Club and the George G. Genthner Memorial Scholarship.
Jason Canaro is receiving scholarships from the Leonard M. Trust Fund and the George G. Genthner Memorial Scholarship.
Grace Kim is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Ryan Lightbody is receiving a Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Elizabeth Power is receiving the Westboro Superior Officers Union Scholarship, the Westboro Athletic Booster Association Scholarship, and the Leo Casey Scholarship for Excellence and Commitment to Westboro Team Sports.
Lindsay Poole is receiving the Matthew Pano Memorial Scholarship, the Penta Communications Scholarship, and a Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Samienta Pierreville is receiving the George G. Genthner Memorial Scholarship and the Mary E. Kane Scholarship.
Rohan Jyoti is receiving Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Fritz Kelber is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Music Parents Association.
Crystal Connolly is receiving the Diane R. and Thomas J. McGinn Jr. Scholarship and the Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship.
Emma Colbert is receiving the Genzyme Science Award, the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship, and the Westboro High School Center Stage Scholarship.
Ruth Bryant is receiving the Attorney Alan F. Dodd Memorial Scholarship, the Westboro Athletic Boosters Association Scholarship, and the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Ashwini Javalkar is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Victor Zivich is receiving the Richard X. Gannon Memorial Scholarship.
Kayla Weber is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
David Lawler is receiving the Ronald H. O'Brien Memorial Scholarship.
Brianna Faherty is receiving the Dr. James G. and Mary K. Boyd Memorial Scholarship.
Austin Evans is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Freddie Escobar is receiving the Ruth Wadley Memorial Scholarship.
UC Zhang is receiving the George G. Genthner Memorial Scholarship.
Catherine Lydell is receiving the Dunkin' Donuts and Marino Organization administered by Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Kevin J. Chen is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Kevin Waite is receiving the Dunkin' Donuts and Marino Organization administered by Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship and the John Patrick Howard Memorial Scholarship.
Richard Cannon is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Ritika Walia is receiving the AstraZeneca Science Scholarship and the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Caitlin Kullberg is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Pick Pang is receiving the George G. Genthner Memorial Scholarship.
Megan Landrosh is receiving the Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship.
David Orlando is receiving the Ron McQuilkin Memorial Scholarship.
Zachary Lane is receiving the Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarship.
Cindy DePaz is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Ilse DePaz Lopez is receiving a Westboro Music Parents Association scholarship.
Jackson Kaler is receiving the Waha Hockey Scholarship.
Savina Jaggi is receiving the Nancy Kane Peterson Memorial Scholarship.
Robin DeRusha is receiving the Thomas J., Helen M., Maureen C., and Christine M. Merchant Memorial Scholarship.
Zachary Inzer is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Kayla Volpe is receiving the Westboro Athletic Booster Association Scholarship and the Westboro Girls Lacrosse Association Commitment to the Game Scholarship.
Janavi Deshpande is receiving the Westboro Teachers Association Winifred Innes Memorial Scholarship and the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Anya Volkova is receiving the Honeydew Donuts Scholarship and the Dunkin' Donuts and Merino Organization administered by Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Elizabeth Cafaro is receiving the William S. Harris Memorial Scholarship.
Joshua Brush is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Meredith Bowen is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Zineb Bouabidi is receiving the Teresa Ruth Aldrich Bryson Award.
Caitlin Patrick is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Andy Wang is receiving the Charlotte Spinney Vision Scholarship and the Dunkin' Donuts and Merino Organization administered by Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Alexis Tevens is receiving the Waba Dukowski Family Foundation Sportsmanship Scholarship.
Andrew Haskell is receiving the Westboro Athletic Booster Association Scholarship.
Gail Heim is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Ian Barton is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Music Parents Association.
Andrew Bask is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Athletic Boosters Association.
Danielle Baker is receiving the scholarship from Westboro Music Parents Association.
Michael Pruhl is receiving the Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarship.
Lauren Skirvin is receiving the William S. Harris Memorial Scholarship.
Jaleesa Smith is receiving the Joseph and Alice Nelpe Ruchinas Memorial Scholarship and the Westboro Grange Scholarship.
Dylan Smith is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Music Parents Association.
Andrew Silverman is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Music Parents Association.
Stephen Shea is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Music Parents Association.
Sri Harsha Sisla is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Music Parents Association.
Karen Basseler is receiving the Dunkin' Donuts and Merino Organization administered by Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship and a scholarship from the Westboro High School Center Stage.
Nicole Arsenis is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship, the Rotary Club of Westboro Scholarship, the Charlotte Spinney Vision Scholarship, and the Westboro Superior Officers Union Scholarship.
Matthew Van is receiving the Westboro Teachers Association Earl T. Baker Memorial Scholarship and the Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship.
Alexis Stevens is receiving a Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Hannah Shrebnick is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Girls Lacrosse Association Commitment to the Game.
Elizabeth Sterndale is receiving the Westboro Garden Club Scholarship.
Eugene Kovalev is receiving the Westboro Professional Firefighters Association Scholarship.
Joseph Stoll is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Maura Alnall is receiving a Westboro Civic Club scholarship.
Kelsey Tanner is receiving the Honolulu Restaurant Scholarship.
Madeline Stout is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association scholarship.
Emily Tynan is receiving the Westboro Teachers Association Margaret Gleason Memorial Scholarship and a Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
Joo-hee Yoon is receiving scholarships from the Westboro Teachers Association Mary B. Conroy Memorial Fund and the Leonard M. Krull Trust Scholarship and a scholarship from the Westboro Music Parents Association.
Maxwell Tabb is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Music Parents Association.
Connor Sullivan is receiving the AstraZeneca Science Scholarship.
Taylor Egan is receiving the Westboro Music Parents Association Scholarship.
And Kyle Connors is receiving a scholarship from the Westboro Athletic Booster Association.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may now recognize the scholarship recipients of the class of 2009.
It is now my honor and privilege to introduce to you Mrs. Karen Henderson, the school committee chair, who will impart words to the class of 2009.
Good afternoon and congratulations to our 2009 graduates, their families and friends, and our faculty. Getting to this momentous occasion is certainly a collective effort and a great accomplishment. Years ago, I heard a speech given by the late basketball coach Jimmy Valvano in which he made reference to 3 things he thought were important to consider in life: where you started, where you are, and where you're going to be. I think graduation offers a good time for this type of self-reflection. The where you started, by and large, is here, Westboro. For many of you, for your whole life, for some of you, just part. But your town of Westboro, the community, your schools, your family and friends have given you a strong foundation. They've helped shape you into who you are, taught you facts, given you knowledge, offered you perspective, given you the skills you need to assess and solve problems, and helped mold your character. As the expression goes, they've given you roots to grow and wings to fly. This is where you started. Your answer today for where you are now is at the brink, completing one important phase of life, about to enter another. Your high school graduation is a great achievement, and all the pieces and effort and years that went into that are being celebrated here today. From your playground days in elementary school to hours of homework, MCAS, and exams. From musical performances, sports teams, clubs, and school events, to a parent or neighbor cheering you on or taxing you around, to all those activities. Where you are now is an end, but it is also just the beginning. Where you are going to be is a little trickier. In the literal sense, most of you are off to college next, others to work. Some of you may be in more of a holding pattern. But where you are going to be is a much bigger question, much more open-ended, and it's for you to decide. It's up to you to set goals for yourself all through life and work hard to achieve them. Some are short-term, others are long. Some are tangible, some are more abstract. Use what you've been taught throughout your time in our schools to help direct your life and make good choices. And when you don't, stop and try again. Use your experiences and the solid foundation you've been given to guide where you are going to be, and how you're going to live your life. Remember that going forward, you determine your destiny. It is your luxury and your responsibility. As you make your way through life, I'd encourage you to pause every now and then and reflect on these 3 things: where you came from, where you are, and where you're going to be. And then make adjustments if needed, or perhaps just appreciate the answers. Congratulations, class of 2009, and good luck. Our expectations and hopes for you are high, and as you have done time and again, we are sure you will exceed those expectations and make all of us and your hometown of Westboro very proud.
I also have the honor and privilege of introducing Dr. Ann Toll, the superintendent of the Westboro Public Schools.
Wow, what a beautiful day. Welcome family and friends, faculty members, members of the school committee and town officials, and most of all, class of 2009. Before I make a few brief remarks, I just would like to thank our maintenance and custodian staff and our office staff and the music department and Westboro Cable TV. A lot of work goes into having such a wonderful celebration, so if we could just give them a hand for all their extra work. Last night at Baccalaureate, I was truly astounded with the talent of some of our student writers, especially Megan, Lindsay, and Taylor, who wrote poems, because I had decided to write a poem for today. And I have to tell you, there are different layers of living in this community. I have never heard such a careful analysis today of the ice cream stores in town, and last night of the different places to get coffee. And I guess this is a poem from a superintendent's perspective about you, the class of 2009. Here's to the class of 2009. You came together as freshmen, and now it's your time. As you filed in today in your cap and robe, you marched to a future with wishes, hopes, and adventures untold. We are proud of your accomplishments on the field and on the stage. You've excelled in the classroom, but now you've turned the page. Success is so rewarding with family and friends at your side. Colleges' acceptances will send you to great schools far and wide. Senior year has come and now it's gone. Those high school years didn't seem to last very long. No more Connect Ed messages, skid schools at proms, no more AP exams taken at Mill Pond. This year was marked with economic woes and swine flu, our country's new president, and of course, there was you. We send you off with good wishes, and together let's raise our cup. To the best luck of all, you have no snow days to make up. Congratulations.
Like Dr. Toll, I'd like to say a few short words and take the time to acknowledge all of our custodians, our technology department, our guidance counselors, secretaries, teachers, and administrative team for their hard work in making this day so special. You cannot imagine all the behind-the-scenes efforts that take place. This community event is the ultimate team effort. Members of the class of 2009, I want to congratulate you on all of your accomplishments of graduates of this outstanding high school. In addition, I'd also like to wish you the very best for your future. In thinking about the right words to say to you, I thought about the activity of cycling. Thanks to Mr. Foley, I've begun to take up road cycling as a sport, and cycling incorporates many of those elements encountered in so many of our lives. There are the long, winding roads with beautiful scenery all about. There are downhill roads that rush wind past our body, invigorating you while also increasing your sense of caution. There are also the difficult inclines that cause your heart to beat fast while the muscles in your body cry out, "Why am I doing this?" Graduates of the class of 2009, your cycling journey of life will also present you with these same experiences. As you leave Westboro High School, you will encounter new experiences in different parts of our country and our world. You will see new places and millions of new faces. Many will bring profound joy to your life. You will be exposed to great opportunities that will exhilarate you as you charge into college, the military, or the workforce. You may be cautious about the fast downhill pace, but embrace it, as it will provide you with the confidence to do anything placed in front of you. Finally, you will certainly face your own uphill rides at some point in your lives. Will yourself to climb that hill, for it is the difficult challenges that make us stronger. Class of 2009, I have witnessed your talent, your compassion for others, and your determination to succeed. Climb on that bike and enjoy the ride of life. Farewell and good luck. We have a slight change in our program. At this time, the Westboro High School Band will perform Flourish for Wind Band by Rafe Vaughan Williams. I would now like to introduce the 2009 valedictorian, Miss Crystal Fong.
Greetings, faculty, administration, parents, friends, family, and anyone else who has influenced this class sitting right in front of me today. Hey there, class of 2009, also known as the YouTube and Facebook generation. Welcome to our graduation. Pretty much one of the first things people did when I told them I had to make a speech was to share some wisdom about how I should go about it. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure the first one was to just have a massive dance party up on stage. Drop some beats, break out some moves, and I know we have some phenomenal dancers sitting right here in front of me. Other suggestions included saying my whole speech in the Chinese accent, even an Indian accent, which, by the way, any accents I try, they all sound out Chinese anyway. Wrap the whole thing, and one of them would just say hey and just walk off the stage. Of course, there was the keep it short and make it meaningful. I really do wish I could follow all your suggestions, but let's be serious. Not many of you can pull off looking good dancing in these huge gowns. So thank you so much to all of you who helped these awesome bunch of students sitting right in here. Thanks to all the teachers, parents, siblings, and best buddies out there. I'm sure I speak for all of us when I say you've shaped our lives more than you will ever know. If you're here today, then give yourself a pat on the back, because you guys are pretty special. On your journey through life, you're going to encounter big things and little things. Throughout this sea of happenings, there are some key advice. Students, remember to cut out coupons. Even when you've just saved 75 cents, you're going to feel really good about yourself. Try to avoid dating creeps best you can, and watch out for those gold diggers. Okay. Here's my take on the future. Keep life simple. Find your passion, and once you do, don't let it out of your sight. Grab it, exploit it, make it your whole life about it. Then find that extra special someone, maybe fall in love, and spend your whole life with them. If you stray from this, don't even worry about it, because life is all about second chances. Just be happy. Finally, let it be known that the school year of 2008-2009 is truly one of the greatest years. First of all, President Obama, do I have to say any more? Michael Phelps brought home 8 gold medals for the U.S., Usain Bolt, that beastly man, broke the world record for his incredible speed. Our all-time favorite villain, the Joker, and The Dark Knight made his film debut. And of course, Quest Crew won America's Best Dance Crew Season 3. I'm pretty sure that the WHS 09 graduation tops everything else. Congratulations, you guys. You're amazing athletes, genius academics, talented musicians. You have the best personal hygiene that school has ever seen. And wow, our class definitely has the best hair and fashion sense. Can't see it now, but you know what I'm talking about. This is why you all are going to go on and do fantastic things in the future. Be proud of yourselves, and in 50 years, be even more proud of yourselves. Graduation speeches usually incorporate some famous quotes, and so to keep with the tradition, I'll just throw them in here. If you watch TV, then be a hero. Save the cheerleader, save the world. If you're really into music, then as Ricky says, don't ever let them chickens be jacking your style, because you guys, your flavor is hot. When I'm done, you guys are going to receive your diplomas. The class of 2009, after you get them, step out into this world. Maybe give all those people you've grown to love a huge bear hug. And let's hope everybody's ready, because it is our time to shine.
I would ask Mr. Brian Callahan to now come forward to begin the process of conferring diplomas for the class of 2009.
Tyler Kenneth Alcock. Marwa Alnal. James King Anderson. Ryan Matthew Arnold. Gregory Thomas Arpante. Peter Lewis Arsenal. Dev P. Awasti. Allison Lee Aylward. Karen Moiter Basseler. Lauren Alyssa Bond. John Joseph Balajaran. Danielle Kathleen Baker. Ian Connor Barton. Andrew James Bask. Anne Frances Blackney. Jared Alexander Block. Meredith Kate Bowen. Ryan William Bonner. Zineb Bouabidi. Pamela Joan Bowes. Melissa Boyer Brady. Jessica Lou Brady. Joshua Cameron Brush. Samuel David Bryan. Ruth Elizabeth Bryant. Megan Francis Burke. Kevin Philip Bazell. Elizabeth Ann Cafaro. Richard Stephen Romer Cannon. Kevin Junyu Chen. Kevin Lee Chen. Emma Rose Colbert. John Edwin Cole. Eric Javier Collado Jr. Crystal Shauna Conley. Kyle Francis Connors. Jason Bernard Canaro. Brittany Ann Cottingham. Joseph Emilio Covino. Jonathan Thomas Crandall. Joseph Manuel Croft. Taylor Dylan Cronin. Cameron Paige Crowder. Matthew James Daniele. Joshua Lane Davis. Nicholas William Delbuno. Kyle Edward Demers. Justin Taylor DeMichelle. Cindy Crystal DePaz. Ilse Letitia DePaz Lopez. Robin Lee DeRusha. Catherine Virginia Desai. Genevieve Sunil Deshpande. Kevin Robert Dixon. Sevag Donabedian. Devon Ashley Barnhart Drohan. James Jonathan Dubord. Taylor Elena Egan. Gabrielle Charlotte Ehrlich. Freddie Israel Escobar. Austin Michael Evans. Brianna Marie Faherty. Evan Michael Farina. Daniel Scott Farrer. Allison Beth Fiegelman. Mark Dino Ferretti. Aaron Hannah Furstenberg. David John Fishkind. Sean Patrick Flanagan. Stephanie Renee Flood. Samantha Elizabeth Fowle. Leah Alexis Garber. Gwendolyn Garcia. Amanda Constance Garrity. Stefan Adam Gigas. Jennifer Yumara Jerome. Matthew Arnett Gitkin. David Jeffrey Glazier. Teresa Crispin Godai. Barbara Jean Grimm. Amber Marie Gross. Brianna Rochelle Gross. Charles Travis Gross. Matthew Benjamin Grossman. Austin Michael Guerin. Lauren Maria Guglielmello. Lindsay Paige Handel. Douglas George Hanley. Lauren Elizabeth Harris. Stephen Patrick Hart. Andrew Wilson Haskell. Kevin Kamga Hachua. Gail Caldwell Heim. Lindsay Catherine Helmuth. Rebecca Lee Hendricks. Sydney Alexandra Herman. Molly Elizabeth Hessian. Colleen Ann Hester. Mark Stephen Hulbert. Justin Matthew Hurwitz. Lindsay Beth Hutchinson. Andy Wang. Zachary Nathaniel Inzer. Jacob Michael Jablon. Savina Carr Jaggi. Jacqueline Nicole Janae. Ashwini Dhananjay Javalkar. Rohan Jyoti. Fritz Scott Kelber. Susan Starr Kessler. Grace Kim. Jessica Elizabeth Kimball. Anthony Daniel Kissel. Barnett Leland Klain. Maxwell Clefstad. Daniel Thomas Knapp. Timothy Jackson Kaler. Eugene Dmitrievich Kovalev. Philip Ryan Kramer. Caitlin Elizabeth Kullberg. David Edward Lamont. Megan Elizabeth Landrosh. Zachary Charles Lane. Tiana Joey LaSorsa. David Michael Lawler. Connor William Lease. Jason Mark Lamack. Catherine Marie Lydell. Ryan Patrick Lightbody. Michael Adam Lipson. Tadeusz Lishka. Christopher Molson Litchfield. Catherine Ann Lloyd. Jeffrey Zachary Loss. Megan Claire Lucier. Sarah Ann Lucier. Kara Michelle Lung. Junzi Ma. Caitlin Mary Macknick. Michael Roger McCloof. Luke Joseph Manarino. Laurence Isabel Marin. Lydia Grace McDaniel. Kyla Paige McDonald. Catherine Mary McLaughlin. Callie Lynn McMahon. Catherine Tully McManus. Allison Michelle McMenemy. Evan Duffy McNamara. Carla Marie Mercado. Daniel S. Metler. Nicholas A. Mahayich. Jared Samuel Milbank. Miriam Beth Milder. Russell James Miller. Paul Min. Maria Lisbeth Morales Gomez. Catherine McClay Mulcahy. Guy Mundelboim. Brittany Rose Murphy. Elise Marie Murphy. Austin Alexandra Murray. Heather L.M. Newton. Isabel Nichols. Lindsay Christina Nolan. Robert Thomas O'Connor. William Daniel O'Neill. David Nicholas Orlando. Rebecca Louise Orr. Blake Patrick Odie. Pick Yin Pang. Neil B. Patel. Caitlin Elizabeth Patrick. Mary Kate Elizabeth Petroselli. Samantha Pierreville. Peter Pitlick. Lindsay Alexandra Poole. Elizabeth Ann Power. Anthony Michael Proya. Michael Lee Pruill. Megan Teresa Radonia. Hannah Lily Rafferty. Nadia Lakshmi Raghunath. Alexa Ranyuk. Karthik Baikati Rao. Melissa Catherine Reed. Taylor Ann Ryder. Simranjit Singh Rekhi. Vijayant Singh Rekhi. Miguel Angel Reyes Arazo. Tyler John Ridley. Jonathan Mark Riley. Felicia Robinson. Lina Maria Rodriguez. John Alden Rolfe. Louisa Ann Root. Eric Edward Ross. Ilana Nicole Rubin. Oscar Sanchez. Dina Z. Sandakli. Leah Ann Sangenario. Clarissa Dawn Savage. Mark Wykern Saver. Matthew Kenneth Schoen. Maxwell Joseph Sharkey. Peter Bernard Shaw Jr. Pavel Dmitrovich Sherban. Stephen Shea. Jessie Elizabeth Scholler. Emily Sue Shufflebarger. Salik Mobin Siddiqui. Andrew Jacob Silverman. Sriharsha Sisla. Lauren Ann Skirvin. Dylan Rollinson Smith. Jaleesa Michelle Smith. Tyler Jeffrey Smith. Taya Snilsberg Softing. Justin Gary Sorensen. Alexandra Jelani Soto. Jennifer Catherine Soul. Catherine Elizabeth Speed. Matthew Ross Spring. Hannah Leah Shrebnick. Elizabeth Cameron Sterndale. Joseph Michael Stoll. Madeline Monique Stout. Justin Albert Strohsnitter. Rachel Ann Strug. Connor James Sullivan. Michael Connor Sullivan. Zachary Benjamin Sullivan. Caroline Diana Sweats. Maxwell Jonathan Tabb. Kelsey Lee Tanner. Kristen Mary Toronto. Alexis Ray Tevens. Nicholas Anthony Turk. Emily Mary Tynan. Joshua Michael Tynan. Matthew Aaron Van. Haley Catherine Vermes. Javon Verdi. Anya Volkova. Kayla Marie Volpe. Tang Nguyen Thomas Vu. Kevin David Waite. Ritika Walia. Ryan Michael Walsh. Rebecca Grace Webb. Kayla Marie Weber. Callie Weiland. Jacob Matthew Weinstein. Sarah Marie Wheeler. Eric James White. Shannon Nicole White. Francis Whitten. James Patrick Willis. Marufa Ushkin. Christopher Robert Yee. Alana Deborah Yohai. Ju Hee Yoon. Saqib Ali Zahid. Brittany Susan Zarazny. Yusi Zhang. Victor Alexander Zivich. Adva Zinger. Nicole Claudine Arsenis. Danielle Patricia Ma. Kimberly Paige Arvidsson. Matthew George Jedris. Abhinav Gupta. Crystal Mingyi Fong. Elizabeth Ann Ferraro. And Brian Henry Gove.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct honor to congratulate and introduce to you the graduates of the class of 2009.